In this video, I want to share with you how to use the Microsoft OneNote, which is a digital notebook. You can have multiple of books inside it and even subsections. You can organize all your thoughts in one place. So it's a one cross-functional notebook for all of your note taking. It's a digital app that manages all your thoughts. Okay? You can pen down all your thoughts within a book or within a section or within a given subsection, and you can have it for yourself, your world organized. Get organized in notebooks. You can divide into sections and pages, okay, with easy navigation and search. Okay, you will always find your notes right where you left them. And then one of the most important part of it is you can share it to people, and it will get updated within you can sync it around your different devices, maybe with the phone or with your PC. Once you sign in and start working on it, it's going to be automatically be saving. So you gather your thoughts in one place. You have the option to ink, to share and collaborate with others. You can share with someone and he will log in and write to you back. And you have a bunch of other things that you can do. You can share, you can clip and save, you can tag, you could organize your things, you can mix media and so on. Okay, OneNote in education. You can do all sort of things with it. It has various functions in addition to even features like the Microsoft Word features that you have. You can have multiple, and it's available for Windows app and iOS even. Right? So usually by default it comes with Windows 10 and even Windows 11. It comes with Windows 10 and Windows 11. So whichever one you have, you can easily use it. You can usually activate or try to use OneNote from it. You can just search for it and log in. Alternatively, you can come online to microsoft.com. You can see it, OneNote taking app. You can see, just search OneNote and it will bring you over here. So you can sign in and just get used to it. But for now, let's say on my Windows 11 we already have it, so we just search for OneNote. You just search for OneNote and you can see it here, OneNote. You just click on it and just follow the process to log in with your Microsoft account. So you can just start by writing, but you can come over here to this section to see the different engagements. Okay, so these are the different notebooks that you have. These are the different sections of each notebook. You see right now my public speaking engagement have no section and it has no page. But when you check on Abdurrashid's notebook, you can see it has some sections and it has some pages. Okay, so you have some software development, tips and tricks, you have speeches, and you can navigate even to what tips and tricks. So you can check out the pages from here and you can see the preview over here. The same thing goes to speech contest. This is a book. You can easily add a book by just clicking on this and you can add a book. You just name the book. Let's say YouTube 2021. Create the book. Not now. You can invite people if you want. You say YouTube 2022 and you can see you have a folder called YouTube 2022. So let's say you add a section to YouTube 2022 and we have different sections. So for example, we have, and we add more. You can say rename this and we can add one more. You can say, okay, so we have about 4 sections within this book. So right now you can say we can stay at the software development and you can come to the page over here and just add the page. Okay, so you click on this and you add a page. So let's say we are working on the first page. You just right click to rename it and then you can call it maybe Camtasia tutorials. All right, and down here, so the first thing you will see is that the platform kind of look like Microsoft Word in that you have the home tab with all the text features. Okay, you have even format painter, you have clipboard, you have copy and paste, and you have a bunch of other things like basic text editing features like the font style, font type, font sizes, and all that. You have different kind of things, heading styles, heading style 1. You can see a bunch of them. You can just check around, and you have different kind of tags that you can tag your content for ease of identification. All right, so you have different kind of them. You can find tags, you can to do tags, you can enable to do tags, and you can email a page if you want. From here you can email to someone. Okay, meeting details, you can organize a meeting and you can put the details here. You choose the meeting details right away from here. So you can insert different kind of content. You can insert spacing when you have a text. For example, let's say we have a text and we just paste it over here. We just paste this text We can adjust the text, and we can just play around with the text box and all, and we can bring in table. If you want to put in table, you can just come over here, just like the way you add table to your Microsoft Word. You can just specify the cell detail, how many columns, how many rows. Once you're satisfied, you just put it, and you can type within the cells. Maybe you can say serial number, name, and email. Okay, so this is just maybe for your participation. You want to write details of people, and then you can have, still on the home tab, you have the option to play around with the text. You can select the text and you can change the different features, just like the way we have. You can play around with the coloration, and you could just bold all if you want. You can select all, you can italize all, and you can change the highlighter. You can use different highlights to showcase importance, and you can play around with the text sizing. Right now you have to select, then you can make it 20. All right, and you can increase the sizing so that you can have it in a good place, and you can play around with the text. You can play around with the header. Okay, so assuming you have, this is about Microsoft, so you can say header, and maybe you don't want this highlighter here, you can say no color, and maybe you can have another one about OneNote, and you can say also no color, or you can give it a different color, same. So you can make this a header 1, and you can just select this and make it a header 2. Okay, so it all boils down to you. You can play around with the text accordingly. You can put in to-do list and tags that you can easily remember. You can insert different kind of tables like we've explained. You can insert printouts, you can insert attachments, you can insert spreadsheets from Excel and all that. You can import, you can start a new Excel spreadsheet also from here. You can insert screen capture. Maybe you have captured a screen using any of the screen capture software. You can easily bring it in, okay, and paste it here. You can bring in pictures. For example, let's say we are bringing in this picture, and then you can just come over here, you select a picture and you bring it in. Okay, you can select and resize it accordingly. All right, you can resize and you can position it to anywhere, because the spacing or the page is endless. You can always put in your content accordingly to any place. You can navigate, and then you can use other spaces as well, and you can bring in online pictures also. If you want, you just click and you can bring in online pictures. Right now you have series of them. Okay, you can use this Bing search engine, or you can use the OneDrive personal OneDrive if you have images that you have kept on there. So let's say on the Bing search, you can search for animals, and you can hit enter, and you can see some sample images. You can see this one, I think it kind of looks cool, or this one I think also looks fantastic. You can insert the both of them. Okay, so you can see them over here. You're free to kind of look and maybe cut it out. You can do Ctrl X and then paste it out somewhere, so they can be independent and different. So you can just click and drag it to somewhere. You can click also this one, and maybe you could drag it somewhere. Okay, you can reduce the sizing and make it a little bit smaller, and you can position them accordingly to wherever you want to position. So this is your worksheet. You can put in different kind of, you can even put video online. You can link an object. You can bring in even YouTube videos, for example. You can link a document, or you can link in a video inside a given text or thereabout. Okay, so you can record an audio, or you can record a video, depending. If you want to record an audio, which I mostly use, you just click and then you start talking. Hello and welcome to Epic Mentorship. Please remember to subscribe and share our videos with your fellow friends. You click on stop, and you can always play back and hear it. Once you click on the audio, you can see the different features: the play, the pause, the stop, and then the moving from one clip or one audio clip to the next one. So you just click to here. Hello and welcome to Epic Mentorship. Please remember to subscribe and share. So that's how it is. And this is insert. This is about insert. You could put in date and time together. You can put page templates. You have a bunch of them. You can check on page templates. You could bring in equations, just like we have in Microsoft Word. You can bring in different kind of equations. You can put them here, or you can put them out. You can just come to insert, come to equations, and put this long equation. Okay, I think kind of looks cool, and you can move it around easily. Okay, still on the insert, you can bring in symbols. You have a bunch of symbols. You can show more to see the different kind of symbols that we have, just like the way we have in Microsoft Word. And you're free to select on anyone. You just click on insert and it will insert it at that location, right? So you can close, and then you can draw also. You have a bunch of things that you can draw. Okay, so to the left you can use the lasso sign. Lasso is used when you want to convert maybe ink to text. Okay, you have inked something, so let's say we select any color and we ink something. Okay, so assuming we are going to use so we want to ink something and then we convert it to text. So let's say we select a text and we call it 5x. Okay, so for example, we'll call this 5x and we want to ink it, we want to change it to 5x. We can just use the lasso sign, lasso select. We just select and we can select again. Please not select correctly. We can select again. Okay, once we get it correctly, we can just say ink to math. Okay, and it's going to convert it like this. You're free to erase, you're free to write again, we select and correct and do so much more, but this is the preview, and once you say insert, it's going to insert it as 5x. So feel free to try it. Down here you have the color theme, color and thickness. You can just select and you can change the color and thickness of the pen and of the highlighter. Okay, so for the pen you can change the different color. You just select the color and it will change accordingly. You just select this color, you can see the different kind of thickness for that color. And when the same goes to highlighter, when you select a color, you can see the highlighter, the thickness goes on. You select this and you can test. You can say okay, and this goes to it. So whenever you want to start writing, you can see the highlighter and you can change it also if you want. Okay, so you can insert some spacing, you can delete, you can rearrange things, and you can do ink to math. We just shown how to use it. You can bring in different shapes. Okay, over here you can put in different kind of shapes. You can bring in shapes of different types using these same draw features. Okay, you can bring in a rectangle, and you can change the thickness according to the thickness that you have here. Okay, according to the thickness from here. So you have the pan option. You have the pan in hand. You can use the eraser. If you don't want anything, you can erase just like that. You can erase and many more. And then you can check on history, recent edits, mark as read, hide authors, find authors, and even notebook recycle bin. You can check on items that you have deleted and you can bring them back easily. You can check on review. You can translate a document. For example, this is in English. You can translate into a language. So let's say we select this whole text. Okay, let's say translate, mini translator, translate to English. You can change the language. Okay, you choose to translate to, let's say to Arabic, and you say okay, and you can select the text. Okay, and you can see now this text has been translated to Arabic. Okay, so you can see easily we have translated it to Arabic. So whichever text that you have, you can easily select it and you use the translator and it will help you to translate it to Arabic. And you can copy this out. You can copy this, you can copy or insert directly, and you can come to any given place and you can paste it. Okay, you can paste this. Okay, and you can see it over here. So alternatively, you can you can change language over here, set proofreading language and language preferences. You can check, you can password the document, you can link notes from one note to another. It can be from one notebook to another. You can do that very easily. You can check the spellings easily. And then over here you have the help menu. You have, just like the way you have in the Microsoft Word, all the ribbons are similar to that. You can just feel free to explore. And then you have the playback option in cases when you record a video or an audio. So this is just a brief on how to use the OneNote document. You can easily save this anywhere, and it's synchronized automatically with your email address. Once you are working on this, you can synchronize or you can share it with your friends. So there are different customizable features over here. Just feel free to try it. Okay, so to share with your friends, you can come all the way to file, and then you can come to share. You can share with meetings, or you can share more notebook, or you can get a shareable link. And once you share this link with your friends, it's going to automatically tell them that you are working on a project and you want them to participate, and they will click and they will participate, and they can easily comment while you are commenting, or they work while you are working, and you can see both of them synchronized. Okay, so you can share with people. So all you need to do is to put in their email or their names. Okay, so let's say we are putting in Epic Mentorship. Okay, so you put in their email and then you write the content. So you can just write their email and you write the content, for example. So once you have this, so you can say require user to sign in before accessing this document, or you can just access directly. So if you check on this, it requires the users to sign. If not, then no need for the user to sign. So once you are done, you can click to share, and you can edit also to can view, also cannot edit, but right now can edit. Okay, so the control can be from here. And you can get shareable link. Okay, this is the link. Create a view link or create an edit link. When you share this link, the viewer can only view, and you share this link, the viewer can also edit. This is edit link. Okay, so this is share with meetings. So you can share a link not shared with everyone in the meeting. You can share in the meeting, or you can move notebook from one place to another. Okay, so this sharing option, you can always export also in Microsoft format, or in Word document format, or in XPS, in Excel format, or you can export even as a PDF. You can export it as PDF. You can export a section, you can export a page, you can export a section, and you can export a complete notebook, so you can share it with people to go through and see how you dissect your ideas when delivering or carrying out a project. So ladies and gentlemen, this is just a bit on how to use the Microsoft OneNote. Feel free to try it for yourself. There are a bunch of things that you can learn. There are a bunch of things that you can experience while dealing with your project, while dealing with your data. Feel free to try it and let me know your experience, what you like, whether you like it or not, because it's a great tool that can help you get organized, get your thoughts together, and work much more efficiently. If you enjoyed this video, remember to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe and notification buttons to stay connected to this channel for more of our very useful videos. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.